Hey everyone, what's going on? Acqina here and back with a brand new video, this time on Rise of Kingdoms and just before the level 4 pass opens in Heroic Anthem. Really excited, we're finally here. We've been spending the last few days getting ready for this day and at last, by the time this video goes out, a couple hours, the level 4 pass will finally be open. I'm going to go through how this KVK is playing out, who is in which camp, as well as taking a look at the Mountain Warfare bundle that will be available for you if you are going into Heroic Anthem before the level 4 pass opens. So as a recap, Heroic Anthem, we're in the last one before the supposed changes happen coming from Lilith. So if we take a look at how the different camps are laid out in our KVK. Thank you to Dirty Ventrox from our alliance that managed to put this together. So in the Fire camp is ourselves, 1606, as well as 1415, Legend Ronnie's Kingdom. In the top right we have the Earth Kingdom, who are 1013 and 1014, so neighbours are working together. In the Water camp we have 1017 and 1628, and in the Wind camp we have 1443, 1447 and 1436. In terms of who is working with who, 1017 and 1013, so the Water and the Earth camp are working together and the Fire and the Wind camp are working together. It's actually quite easy for us in terms of who we're allying with. As long as the kingdom has a 14 at the start of their name, we know they're our ally. So we're 1415, 1443, 47 and 36. Right, on to how this KVK has gone so far. So I'm currently in W, who is in a coalition with Z415, who are zero tolerance, and they are the main alliance in 1415. We also have W415 with us. My usual alliance, ING, they are in a coalition with K415, and K415 are the alliance that have had a lot of people moving in from Spa, the Spartan alliance, and then there's also H415 in there, a bit of spicy noodles. So if we take a look at the tech I'm currently rocking, so brand new system of technology using the crystals, and I see what people are complaining about this whole time. These crystals are incredibly difficult to get, and if you do not pay for them, it's borderline impossible to do certain amounts of technology, especially before this level 4 pass. In terms of how I'm doing, so if we take a look at fundamental first, I'm doing the last section of tactical innovation, which you're probably wondering why on earth you're trying to increase the XP obtained by commanders, and that's just because I don't have any crystals. I'd rather my research centre is actually doing something, even with a small amount of crystals. It gives me 15 hours in order to recoup more, so that hopefully I can put that into a new piece of technology when it's done. Done a lot of technology to only level 5, so the minimum. Got treaties and cultural exchange to level 6, probably could do with getting those higher. And skillful operation I've got up to level 6 as well. Taking a look now at the military technology. This whole first section has been maxed out. And if we move on, really happy to have Call to Arms 5 done as well, so that's an increase of 10% in troop capacity. 5 in plunder and tourniquets, only 2 in larger camps, which is the reinforcement capacity of your city. Just didn't find it to be as important for this current stage of KVK. Maybe later on I will improve it. On to the second pieces of troop specific war tech. Probably to no one's surprise that knows me, cavalry is what I have focused on. So I currently have 8 in attack, which boosts my attack by a further 14%. And then I have 7 in defense, which boosts it by 11%. So it's decent. It's not maxed out, but it still should be good enough in order to fight on the field. Battlefield analysis level 5, defensive stance level 5, call to arms level 6. Really happy because it means I'm going to have a march that's almost 400,000 strong going into the open field. Although you probably can see from the requirements below that I have hit a bit of a wall, getting the Crystal Research Centre up another level to 24, and then also maxing fundamental tech to get those 2 skills or those 2 pieces of technology to level 10 is going to be a long task. Hopefully for the next fight we can make a dent into that, but the crystal cost is getting very expensive, so we'll see how we can do. We got marching orders to level 3, so increased rally capacity, which is really good considering I've got Attila. That is limited to call to arms level 7, and then also morale to level 3, which is an increase in damage by 4%, and that is also limited to call to arms level 7. So some of the most important and most effective pieces of technology that you need for this war are locked behind a lot of crystals. We'll see how Lilith decides to change it up once they announce what changes they're going to be making for Heroic Anthem. So as you can see, as at the time of recording of this video, 2 hours 44 until the pass is open. That is around 22:13 UTC that the passes will open. So not much longer to go. I thought I'd make this video as almost a calm before the storm update. For those of you that are interested in the rankings of our KVK, if we look at Alliance Power, we can see that in 1013, Knights of Luna are currently the most powerful alliance. Z415 are next, K415 are after them, so that's 415 with 2 alliances in the top 3. Then we have 47, 1017, 47 again, and then there is us. So just under 10 billion, hopefully it'll creep just above it before war. Looking at kills, Z415 are leading the way with 13 billion kills, and that is an astounding figure because that is more than the power they have. So clearly you can tell that Z415 don't play games. They don't mess around, they're here to fight. I'm glad they're on our side. No, we don't care about flags. Individual kills, our boy Legend Ronnie is top with 649 million kills. Soul Reaver, who I do actually know from 1426, he used to be called Terra Liobi, 572, and then there are some crazy kill numbers here. And in the top 10 is 356 million, so there are a lot of kills in this KVK. There's Flesh, apologies if I said his name incorrectly. I'm all the way down in 177th with 114 million kills, so hopefully by the end of KVK that will be higher. And the last thing I wanted to look at was the Mountain Warfare bundle that you have available to buy just before the level 4 pass opens. This pops exactly 12 hours before the pass opens, exactly at the point when the chronicle called Revenge finishes. As soon as this finishes, a few moments after, this bundle will pop up. And the reason why it is such an interesting bundle is because currently if you look into the shop, you can see the only crystal pack or bundle that you can buy is Conqueror's Will. Conqueror's Will is an okay bundle. It doesn't really give you too much more apart from some crystals. The speed ups aren't great, the resources aren't great, the VIP and gems are pretty average, but it's the crystals are the main reason why you would buy it. In the latest bundle, if we just compare those two, so you can see you are getting 50 times 10,000, so 500,000 crystals. When you compare this to this bundle, you're only getting 18. So it is almost 3 times as much value as Conqueror's Will. Hence why it is definitely much more worth it to wait for this bundle. And I think in total, if we just go through the tiers quickly, take screenshots of whatever you may find useful for future KVKs. Obviously, I know they're making changes, but this may stay the same. So you get a total of approximately just over 9 million crystals. And that can make a huge dent into your technology. Even if you don't buy any Conqueror's Will beforehand, and you only buy the pop-ups, this can definitely make a huge impact into the technology. And that's that. That's everything I wanted to cover before we start our fighting. Again, I'm not sure how the other kingdoms are going to react due to the current positioning of our camps. It'll be interesting to see in 2 hours' time what happens. But whatever happens, I'll keep you updated, let you know how it went. Hopefully you're in for a night of really good fighting. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and turn the notification bell on for future updates. I'll see you all in the next video.